Hello family, and welcome back to Chat with Matt. And so in the last video, we talked about my personal health journey that I started back in August. And so today we'll be talking about part two of that journey. And just to recap, in that first video, we talked about really finding your motivation and your why of what behavior change you're wanting to reach. It's extremely important. So we talked about that. And then next we talked about me and my journey of cutting out alcohol. And for you, it's whatever is that thing that you need to cut back on or cut out. That was what it was for me. And so I talked about that. And then lastly, we talked about physical health and just getting moving more. And the really thing I wanted to hit home on that was just do what you love, have fun with it, get those steps in. And so today we're going to focus on eating healthy and nutrition today. And so I want to kick off this conversation really talking about the relationship that we have with food. And so it was about 4 or 5 years ago, I was talking with a registered dietitian, and they talked about having a relationship with food. And I never thought about it like that. But when you really think about it, we interact with food, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, social events. There's so many different levels to it. And so I gained a new respect for food when I thought about it in a relational aspect. And that really helped to just change my mind and open my mind and be more mindful about the food choices that I made. And so I started reading food labels more. I was like, is this going to benefit me? And looking at the different ingredients, vitamins there, different things, trans fats, saturated fats, all of those things I started to look at. And so just the mindfulness of knowing that I have a relationship with food, really a relationship with whether it's exercise, but focusing on food, I realized that I have a relationship. And so that changed the way I looked at it. And I know I talked a little bit about just kind of reading labels, so I will post a link down there just so you can have a good resource on how to properly read a food label. And so the next thing I want to talk about as far as eating healthy is portion control. This was a game changer for me because I'm from the South and we love to eat. And it was always that clean your plate mentality. Someone somewhere else is struggling, so you have to eat your food. And so I remember I didn't have a to-go plate until college because that was just ingrained in me that I had to finish my plate. But, as I started to think about mindfulness and the relationship that I had with food, it's okay to, have a to-go box. I don't have to eat everything in that setting. And so I'm going to drop some more tips on portion control in the description. But some of my favorite portion control at home, just using a smaller plate, not eating out of the bag, just put it in a Ziploc bag, whatever portion you want of that. If you're eating out, share a meal with your spouse or friend. That's a great way. Or order a kid's meal if you're able to. Some great ways to work on portion control. And again, I'm going to post some more great tips down in the description. So next, we're going to talk about meal prepping. And so this was a game changer for me because we all know the likelihood of us succeeding goes down if we don't plan. And so meal prepping is just really planning your meals, and not only your meals, but your snacks out for the week. And so I did this and I saw really great results. It really helped me to stay on focus. Yes, it took some time. Usually my meal prep days, I'll prep on Sunday a few meals, and then usually Wednesday or Thursday I need to do it again. But I will be coming with some good recipes. If you know me, I keep it short, simple, and sweet. So it'll definitely be something easy to follow and whip up with a busy schedule. And so those were really the 3 things that helped me as far as eating healthy and nutrition. And so just to give a quick recap on that, really thinking about my relationship with food because we all have one with food. And then thinking about portion control, and then thinking about meal prepping so I can plan and stay ahead of the game because we all know life will hit us with a lot of unexpected things during the weekend. So it's good to have a game plan there. And so that's it. That's part of my journey. And I know I mentioned at the beginning of video 2 that I was at 277 back in August, which was my highest weight. And so fast forwarding to March of 2023, at the end of March, I was down to 233. And so this was huge. And I'm still around that 233 area. So I'm finding creative ways to kind of push past that plateau. But I just want you all to be inspired that if I can do it, you can do it. And we talked about in our first video, health is wealth. So I want you to prioritize your health. And I'm here to help you do that. And so this week, I want you to leave down in the comment something you're working on as far as your health. It can be anything at all. I want to celebrate with you, talk about it. So definitely put down in the chat what you're doing for your health and your wellness. And make sure, as always, to like and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. You don't want to miss it. Take care.